Friendship House was established in 1958 with the intent of providing social services and programs for disadvantaged people living in Southeast Bakersfield neighborhoods of Carlsfield and Crystal Heights. The original facility, old wooden barracks from Minterfield and Shafter, enabled residents who knew only poverty to get involved in recreational, tutoring, and counseling programs. From early on, there was something special about the Friendship House and the way it united people from diverse backgrounds throughout the community.
Well, I remember a lot of people like Miss Ward, the DeLute family, the Oliver family, a lot of people that were involved, the Cottons, they were involved here building it up for the neighborhood.
Hundreds of area youth came to count on the Friendship House as a safe place to go after school and during summer break.
It's a place for the kids to come and enjoy themselves, to have a safe place to play and adult supervision. It keeps them from gangs, it keeps them from drugs, it keeps them happy, and it takes care of them while their mothers are at work, or their parents might have a small child at home, and it gets them out and get them active, and they grow.
Over the course of time, however, the Friendship House began experiencing difficulties in keeping its doors open, which was further compromised by the dilapidated barracks turned into community center. Cap K leadership understood the importance of Friendship House to Southeast Bakersfield and the positive impact it had on the lives of those who participated in its many programs.
And here at the center, it was so much love. The volunteers were wonderful. And as a kid, I don't know if that value is really realized, because as a kid, to have an adult to sit down and give you their undivided attention and to ask you questions about what you like, what you didn't like, why you liked it, why you didn't like it, and to share their perspective on it, you became attached to that person and you wanted to please that person.
Cap K developed a plan to assume financial responsibility and operational responsibility in 2003 with the promise of rebuilding the Friendship House so that it could once again serve as the gathering place for Southeast Bakersfield residents.
The Community Action Partnership of Kern, the Board of Directors and Senior Management, learned very early on that the Friendship House Community Center was a very, very important part of Southeast Bakersfield and the community. The board saw the passion in the residents and the passion that they wanted to continue with the Friendship House and wanted to make sure that the Friendship House survived for future generations. It had such a strong impact and such an important impact on some of the lives of the citizens here in this community. The board felt that it was important to continue the Friendship House for this community and help build a legacy for future generations to continue to improve Southeast Bakersfield and the community around it.
Cap K secured over $3.25 million in funding from grants through the California Department of Parks and Recreation and the City of Bakersfield to construct a new facility. After much anticipation, the Friendship House reopened its doors with a community celebration on August 18th of 2011. The new 13,500 square feet facility consists of 9,000 square feet of multi-purpose building with a gymnasium, offices, and a catering kitchen, a WIC office, the Center for Arts Learning Center, and a multi-purpose meeting room and library. To help ensure that children of the Friendship House kept in line with the desires of the surrounding community, a volunteer advisory board was formed. This group plays an active role in the outreach and in determining community needs for new programs and assisting with community support.
I just like the mentors that you have here and the arts and crafts that you're learning here and the great influences that you have here, I had that too. When I moved here to Bakersfield and I found out about the Friendship House and the great things that Cap K and Fuchsia Ward are doing with the Friendship House, I made that my obligation to make sure that I supported them the best way that I can.
If the first year was any indication, Southeast Bakersfield families quickly embraced the new Friendship House. More than 100 youth participated in the summer program, which included 1,675 breakfasts and 2,200 lunches being served. A thriving after-school program with more than 200 participants and 1,200 families participating in the monthly commodity distribution. And more than 90 youth have completed the Kaiser Permanente teen pregnancy prevention program. However, the programs offered by the Friendship House are not just limited to youth. More than 200 adults have received computer training through a partnership with California Connects. But there is still more work to be done. With the new facility in place, a timeline was developed with a list of amenities scheduled to further enhance the community's use and enjoyment of the Friendship House. Beautification of the grounds were enhanced with the Bakersfield Association of Realtors' donation of trees which dot the landscape and provide welcome shade to visitors. In June of 2012, with no playgrounds within a half mile of Friendship House, Cap K worked with national organization Kaboom and Dr. Pepper Snapple Group to build a playground in just one day. Over 250 community volunteers gathered to build a new playground that features an interactive, safe, and inviting play space for children. In October 2012, the Friendship House opened its sports field thanks to a partnership with the City of Bakersfield Recreation and Parks. The sports field is open to Friendship House participants and the community, offering a place for organized and casual play of soccer, baseball, and football.
The final major project is to fundraise and build a quad area that will serve as a focal point between the gymnasium and the sports field, which will serve as the primary outdoor gathering area for the summer food program, outdoor programs, and community events. PG&E has jump-started this effort with a $25,000 challenge grant. Approximately $35,000 is needed to complete the project, which will feature outdoor shading, tables, lighting, and a small stage area with audio-visual capabilities.
In return, hundreds of Southeast Bakersfield youth will receive support, mentorship, and guidance, which can change their course in life, give them the skills and confidence to become self-reliant contributors in our community.